Cruising down the boulevard, wind in my hair. Sunset glow, we're vibing without a care. You're looking at me like you already know. Tonight's the kind we never wanna let go. We ride, city lights are fading. Your hand in mine, my heart is racing. This freedom's all I ever needed. Let the sky paint where we're headed. Ocean drive high, baby, don't slow down. Feel the heat rise, got the top roll down. You and me, we're flying in the sound. We don't need a map, just this rhythm now. Glass of lime, stereo in tune. The rhythm hits just like a monsoon. Your laugh's the beat in my chest tonight. I'm lost in you and it feels so right. We ride, city lights are fading. Your hand in mine, my heart is racing. This freedom's all I ever needed. Let the sky paint where we're headed. Ocean drive high, baby, don't slow down. Feel the heat rise, got the top roll down. You and me, we're flying in the sound. We don't need a map, just this rhythm now. Sky turning violet, stars in your eyes. Every mile feels like paradise. Don't stop the ride, just one more night with you.
All right, you guys, today is Monday, June 10th, and I'm at my official beta test. I didn't really record yesterday, but I did take all my meds. I did do my injections. I did everything. I was driving up to go drop off some stuff to my brother's, and I ended up staying the night up there. You guys, this is going to be the most chaotic IVF journey you've ever seen. While I'm up here looking at stuff, doing things, I didn't feel sick, didn't feel like exhausted or anything. Why was my brother talking about something? Yeah, you know, a lot of women who are pregnant, they can't be up here in high elevations because it could be like the oxygen is so thin up there that if her oxygen drops, then the baby oxygen drops. When I tell you I didn't sleep all night, I was Googling. And I didn't find anything. But Denver is very high in elevation. And Colorado Springs is where I come to the doctor. That's even higher in elevation. And so I'm always up here at the doctor's trying to figure out like my appointment and stuff. So, but I don't really be like, I was out of breath there because we did trek up like this little hill, but literally like it was a small hill. It was like, I don't know how far to say like the little walk was. It wasn't a small hill. It was a hill, but it wasn't like, if the hill was flat, it would take you like 1 minute to walk from one end to the other end. But since it was inclined, it took forever to get up there. And I was kind of out of breath, but I wasn't like going fast. I was like trying to maintain my breath and stuff like that. But anywho, like back to regular programming. You remember I went to the hospital on Saturday because I was like super paranoid and stuff like that. Battery's about to die. Anyways, I went there and they were like, the doctor was like, I'm sorry, you're not pregnant, because the beta test was 185. So I don't know, but online that said that's what my number should be. It should be like in 100 on the 2-week beta mark. So we're gonna go in here. My appointment's at 7. It is 6:50 right now, and I'll come back and update you guys on what we find out, what I tell them. I'm gonna tell them about the elevation, the period. I'm not gonna tell them what my numbers were because I want to know what happens here. Because if the numbers go below 185, then I know something's not good, right? But if it's above, I think it should be good. Fingers crossed. I am super antsy. super nervous. And I feel like I'm failing myself over and over and over. I feel like I'm failing at this. So I don't know. But I'm trying to just do it the right way, and I don't know if I'm doing it and stuff. I don't have any symptoms or anything like that anymore. I don't smell the stuff. My urine doesn't smell stinky anymore either, so. This is a lot on me. So all these girlies that be on YouTube smiling and having a good time, they gotta be bullshitting you or something. Because this shit is a lot. And maybe because they got a partner, but this is a lot. I'm not lying to y'all. This is a lot. Every moment of my day, I'm always Googling. Am I not supposed to eat spicy food? I think I ate old chicken. I think I drink orange juice in the morning. Is that healthy? Like, this is a lot. And I shit you not, y'all. But I'm going to hang up because it's about to die. I don't want to get hung up on the middle of my conversation. Okay? So I'll be right back. All right, you guys. All right, y'all. So, new battery, fully charged. I just went in there. I did a blood draw and stuff like that. Got this. Hella pills to take. All kinds of stuff. The lady told me that they're going to run the labs. It takes about an hour to 2 hours. And if everything looks good, then I come back in a week. If everything doesn't look good, then I have to come back in 2 days. And then I think you do like, they do all kind of stuff to try to like, you know, help and everything. So I didn't do an ultrasound. So there was a lot of confusion about what was supposed to happen to me today. So it's already like 7:37. It's been like 40 minutes. Yeah, so positive vibes. The lady was like, do not go no more into higher elevations. Stay away. So yeah, I really wish that someone would have told me that. I mean, I logically thinking, don't do that, right? So if you're out there, you're going to do IVF and you're going to go into higher elevation, don't. Going on planes is not considered higher elevation because plane rides, the planes are what's the word? Pressurized? Planes are pressurized, so you won't get the effect of high elevation. But if you're going to travel and you're going to go somewhere else, just pay attention to the elevation level and how far above sea level it is. Like Denver is about, I forgot, like 2,000 or something over sea level. Colorado Springs is a little bit over 2,000, something over. But where I went to where my brother stay, it was over 9,000. Their elevation is 9,437. I didn't feel elevation sickness or anything, but I was shorter. Like, I wasn't like super short of breath, like, oh, I'm dying. But like, I did feel my breathing slowing down, but I did control it. I did drink my waters. I did eat, and I did, you know, maintain all of that and stuff. I told her that the doctor at the emergency room did a 185 for my beta. She said that's good. She was like, technically we were looking for 30 when you came in today. And then from there, we will check, you know. So if it was on the low end, like 30, then I would come back in 2 days or whatever. And because it needs to be higher, but 30 is good. She actually said 3 is good. And considering I'm actually further than 2 weeks out because I did my transfer on the 29th. So I'm a little bit over 2 weeks. Because the 29th was Thursday. So my 2-week window would have been last week on Thursday. So technically, Saturday was a couple of days over. Today makes day 15, I think. So, yeah. And the FYI, I don't know if I said this. But if you do a a 5-day transfer like I did, on day of transfer, day of pregnancy, you will be 2 weeks and 5 days pregnant. That's how far along you will technically be. 2 weeks and 5 days. So I think I remember I told you guys I was like 14 days and 5 days in one of these videos. But so yeah, so that far out. And to determine your pregnancy, your due date, it would be 321 days from there. So I Googled that and it said, I don't know why I was looking at fetuses on the internet, but this will be my due date. Wednesday, May 15, 2024. I'm gonna have a May baby. Let me see. Hey Siri, what horoscope is May 15th?
The answer I found is Taurus.
A Taurus, baby. What a Taurus? Okay. The later end of Taurus. But yeah, so we are being positive. I don't know if I should turn this heat off. But I'm about to go get me something to eat, get on the road, and head back home. Because, you know, the cats are there by themselves. I psyched myself out. I'm completely over the top with a lot of this stuff. So, but I just want to be very real with y'all or whatever. So yeah. Oh, if you're a 3-day transfer, it was... Oh, shoot. I thought I saved it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on real fast, you guys. If you are a 3-day transfer, just in case somebody asks how far along you would have been. Oh, come on, bruh. Oh, let me see. Okay. If you did a 3-day transfer, on the day of the transfer, you are pregnant, you'll be 2 weeks and 2 days. Duh, subtract 2 days. But you will be considered 2 weeks and 2 days. Okay? And so to figure out your due date, you would add
cruising down the boulevard, wind in my hair, sunset glow, we're vibing without a care. You're looking at me like you already know. Tonight's the kind we never wanna let go. We ride, city lights are fading. Your hand in mine, my heart is racing. This freedom's all I ever needed. Let the sky paint where we're headed. Ocean drive high, baby, don't slow down. Feel the heat rise, got the top roll down. You and me, we're flying in the sound. We don't need a map.
Can y'all just take a look at how beautiful Colorado Springs is? I don't know if y'all able to see this, but man, it's like super beautiful out here. You just see nothing but mountain. You see that? Y'all see that? Nothing but mountain. Look how beautiful. Just imagine when there's snow on the mountains. It's just so beautiful here. So serene. Ugh. Okay, you guys, I just wanted to jump on here. I know I'm in my PJs, but it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay? I showered and your girl went and laid down and I was done. Okay, so let me just kind of tell y'all a little bit. I only have 23 minutes on this SIM card. I don't know what I've been talking about. These SIM cards give you 8 hours. So I have to go to Best Buy and go get another one. That's going to be the last one I'm going to buy for talking about. I did go to Waffle House. Did not eat everything. So usually what I do is get a biscuit, put the cheese and put the sausage on top, and then dip it into the grits. Delish. I did buy this chocolate chip waffle as well, the all-star meal. I didn't even eat that whole slice. It's in the sink. I got full, and then the waffle was just too much waffle for me. But we're just going to talk about the results because they are in, and the nurse called. Okay, so the test we took was the TSH, testing my thyroid, and then the P4, which tests progesterone. Okay, P4 tests progesterone, and the TSH tests my thyroid. So my thyroids were high. So your thyroids, well, okay, high is after 4 point something, right? But my thyroids are they were 2.98. For fertility treatments, they don't want them to be higher. My doctor doesn't want them to be higher than 2.5. I am taking the thyroid medication. They say it takes 4 weeks for it to be effective. And I believe that was the, wait, one moment. Okay, hold on. No, not the prednisone. The levothyroxine. That's the one I take for the thyroid. And so she's gonna go back and double check my original levels and see if it's making any effect. If not, they're gonna probably up it. But your stress can affect your cortisol, and I might put an insert with the proper information, but your cortisol levels can go up, which can affect your thyroid glands, which affects your thyroids, which can affect pregnancy. So you don't want that to be high. So mine is 2.98. It's still in safe range of thyroid, but for fertility, you want them to be lower. So mine was 2.98. 2.98. Okay, let's keep on going because we only have a little bit of time. Okay, so for the P4, for the progesterone, it was 38.64, and they were looking for anything higher than 25. So 36.64 is good. She did tell me I need to make sure that I am taking it at the same time, because every 8 hours, the progesterone in oil, it takes 8 hours for it to become in effect, right? And then it goes 24 hours out the system. So you have to make sure you're taking it every 24 hours exactly in that same window. It could be a couple of minutes, but you don't want to be hitting it like an hour after hour this, or you know. So just the same time. Same thing with the estrace. You have to take those twice a day, because that works hand in hand with the progesterone in the oil, okay? So yeah, there's that. She also congratulated me because she says, you are really pregnant, because my beta HCG was 549.7. Round of applause. So you remember it was 185 on Saturday, and yeah, I'm eating this avocado salad, and I put a can of chicken in the middle. I also have this yogurt bowl, blueberries and bananas. I'm gonna put it in the freezer because I don't like yogurt room temperature. Okay? But anyways, back to our main programming. I'm happy. I'm gonna go get a SIM card. Oh, let me stop talking. I told her, I said, hey, I forgot to mention this earlier because so much was going on. But the progesterone in oil, there's no like obvious like infection or anything like that or nothing. I say it's like knots. I can feel little knots right here. Like if it's not like, you know, dissolving inside my body or something. I feel knots. And I said, and it's starting to itch. So you remember the other day, y'all, you remember I tried to stick myself on one side and I used that same needle and stuck myself on the other side. You remember I did that? So she said no, that's not going to be like an infection or anything. She said that the side effects are not normal, but it is a normal side effect, you know. So I looked up online and I did see that these are just knots of the oil, or it could be the muscle just being very sore in those places. So you want to make sure you don't shoot there anymore. I'm like, I only got two sides and they both are being affected. So you don't want to shoot in the same place. So she did recommend this other medication. I don't remember. Hopefully I can put it on the screen so you can see it. But I don't remember because I don't remember. I literally just had the conversation 5 minutes ago with the lady. But anyways, she was like, we can try this other one. But she was so hesitant with saying we can try that. And I was like, no, let's just stick with this one. I'll write it out. Monday, July 17th is the official hey baby ultrasound visit. It's the official visit. One month ultrasound visit. So we about to stay positive. I was gonna lay back down, but I need to actually go to the store now before people start getting out of work and there's traffic. But yeah, so I'm telling y'all, it's itching, but it's not itching on the inside. Like it's itching on the inside, like not the outside. It's not like the injection side, like it's where the knots are. But online, she said it as well, that it's just a buildup of the oil. So be mindful, y'all. When y'all are giving yourself these injections, just make sure, see if you can get your doctor or your nurse to circle the part of the body where the muscle is. Put a permanent marker and constantly recircle the spot. You shouldn't break out from the marker. But just constantly just keep circling it, right? Just keep that spot to where you know, because it's going to be like a good area. So make sure you're not sticking in the exact same spot that you did last time. Because some people like myself, I didn't bruise in every shot, but I do have some bruises. But it is itchy. It is itchy or whatever. But I'm not going to come back on here later. So this is it for today. I still have all the remaining of my meds that I have to take. I'm gonna do my shot again. I'm just gonna be mindful of where I'm injecting. So that's it for today, y'all. Thank y'all for watching my crazy journey, my crazy IVF journey. I just want to let y'all know, either those women videos that y'all see, they really are in positive spirits. I don't know, or they just lying to y'all. But or maybe they just feel different because they're not doing it by themselves, you know. And I'm doing it, but I'm trying to show y'all something. That's why I don't have any. That's why I don't have any storage on my camera, because I keep walking away and not turn it off. But if you're gonna take your pregnancy test, you need a high sensitive pregnancy test. So one of the cool things I wish I would have done is taken the P test every day from the day of embryo transfer, because I've seen that in some people's videos and I was like, oh, that's super cute. That would have been something really great to do. Here goes the P sticks. They both still say pregnant. Hold on, can you see? Hold on. Hold on, I want y'all to see. Cause listen. So yeah. Whew. So I have these ones too. So these are the early digital, but the first response apparently are high sensitive, because they said I was pregnant before the month, you know. So but yeah, but don't go wasting your money taking the test before. Just take your time, relax. I know you're probably like, girl, I know you ain't telling nobody relax. I know you ain't telling nobody relax, girl. Take your own advice. But I'm gonna keep this test. I'm gonna take it one more time. But there's two in here. So the difference between this one and this one, this is a digital reader and this is not a digital reader. So this one was cheaper, 2 in a box, and then 2 came here. This one was like 8 something, this one was like 12 something. So just, I didn't know the difference, so I just grabbed them both. So just buy the non-digital one. It doesn't matter, you know. So yeah, because it does the same thing. There's no difference. It does the same thing, you guys. So don't kind of spend your monies if you don't want to, because we're already spending money on stuff. But yeah, you just need high sensitive home pregnancy tests. They're not all high sensitive or whatever. So just look into that if that's what you're gonna do. But here is my baby still. It says embryo right there. You're growing into a healthy baby. Yes, you are, baby. Oh, here it is. I'm sorry. Super informative, you guys. Super duper informative. Super informative. So, okay, I'm working myself up. I need to go lay down. And that's it for today. Like this, you know, share it. Ask me questions. Put comments. Tell me stuff. Ask me stuff. And share it, save it, whatever you need. Your girl is here for you. Okay, I'm gonna have one more minute on this SIM card. This is about to be a lot of information to go through. So this is why I'm putting it out later. 1, a lot of information to cipher through. 2, I want to go through this journey and I don't want to share it while I'm going through it. I can share it after. That's it, y'all, because I really do not feel I don't feel good. So let me go finish eating and then I'm gonna go to Best Buy. Bye, you guys.